Hello, welcome back to Manga Boy's adventure with the right stuff backlog. Let's get right into this box here. This open. I was wrong about a few things. I thought that I thought I was close to finishing Dorohedoro, and I am, but I'm missing volume 10. I never ordered it. I'm an idiot. And I also thought I could read Golden Kamuy, but I'm missing volume 3. I mixed up with Dorohedoro's volume 3, and I was like, shoot. And also one more video after this one, I think, with this right stuff. Let's open all this here. Ta-da! Nice. Okay, this is sweet. We got another volume of Card Captor Sakura right here. I'm just gonna move this off to the side. Looks very pretty. I love those collector's editions. They're big, they're light. I can't possibly think of any reason why you wouldn't like them. Maybe they're too thin or too light. But yeah, they're really cool. Ooh. Oh, that's... I just read that. That's cool. Oh, we got some... Okay. I always get too excited over this when I first open them. Give me 1 second. Okay, next box. I've been like training. That one had a hole and it's not my fault. Training for opening these boxes like I have been. This one feels pretty light, and it is. Alright, another Berserk. Volume 4. Okay, cool. So now I've got 1 through 9 of Berserk. I was actually noticing that earlier, that when I was putting them away, I was actually missing Berserk 4, so I was like, oh shoot, I hope I grab it. Oh, and some One Piece art books. These are a lot bigger than I thought. These are actually a little bigger than the Berserk Deluxe editions, which I never would have guessed that I would get anything bigger than that. So, One Piece Color Compendium. This is going to be East Blue to Skypiea. These are pretty cool if you're a big fan of One Piece. You gotta have it, obviously. It's One Piece, you know, you gotta have everything that Oda craps out. This is a huge poster. It's got the Going Merry. Very cool. This is also a title page to a previous one. On the back side, it continues to be a different one, I believe. From the earlier arcs. You get to see some cool sketches here from Oda. A few of the title pages are blown up, which look really neat. Some authors' comments. Pretty cool stuff. I'm definitely going to be going through this in a little bit more detail after I'm done recording. But this looks really cool. I'm super glad I got this. Let me show you the other one. They announced another one that goes up to Wano, I believe. That one's coming out like in August, or I think it just got delayed to October. But this one goes from Water 7 to the Paramount War, so right before the time skip. Super! He's Frankie. Okay, pretty cool stuff here. So yeah, if you guys like Oda's art at all, or One Piece at all, I definitely would recommend picking this up. For sure. Oh, we got Foxy. Foxy's like one of my favorite villains of One Piece. Quote unquote villain. Because I think, if anything, he's the champion. I don't think, this might be a cover. This is actually a title page, yeah. I was going to say, I don't think it is, but it definitely is as I further to unscroll it. I can't fit it all here, but it's really cool. A really cool cover. If you guys already have the compendium, you know what I'm talking about. If there's ever another art book sale on Right Stuff, which of course there will be, I do immediately already recommend picking these up. I've got an old logo one and a new logo one. I have a guess that this old logo one's going to start to turn into new logos only, which is fine. So yeah, let's break out some of the manga here that I got. I don't think I need to go through and sort them, so let's just jump right into it. Samurai Zom 100 Bucket List of the Dead Volume 6. I think this actually came out in June, so that's really cool. Again, this is a series about this guy trying to complete his bucket list off of a zombie apocalypse. So far it's been pretty good. I've been really liking it actually, and I think it's kind of funny. I think it's very funny, actually. School Frozen Time Volume 2. I think I'm missing Volume 3, unless it's in one of the other books, but I don't think so. The art is by the same artist and creator of Your Lie in April, but the story is by Mizuki Sugimura. I'm not sure what they've done in the past. I've heard that this series is a really cool concept, but is only okay by the end of it, but still worth picking up in my opinion. I haven't read any of it quite yet, but you know, it just looks like a really cool concept. Mob Psycho 100 Volume 8. This is the most latest, greatest Mob Psycho volume. I think we're gonna get past the anime now? Is that right? Hard to know. Hard for me to understand. I'm not sure how close or how far we are from getting past the anime, but I don't remember what's his name doing this. Man, I haven't. They got the new season coming out of this, and I haven't watched this or read this in so long. What the heck is the ghost name again? Oh boy, there's not even a character thing. His name's like Happy or something like that. I don't know. I'm dumb. I feel so dumb for not remembering his name. Man, I used to know it super well. Well, that's what happens when you are published by Dark Horse and you don't have, you know, volumes released all the time. All right, Card Captor Sakura Clear Card. This is the continuation of Card Captor Sakura that recently came back, kind of like Dragon Ball Super for it. I've heard it's pretty good, but I haven't read it yet because I haven't read the original Card Captor Sakura. I've only seen a few episodes when I was a kid, but my fiance really loves it, so I'm going in ham. However, I'm not sure how much longer this is going to go on for. Hopefully, it doesn't overstay its welcome like sometimes the sequels do, and they're just like clearly baiting for monies. Reign of the Seven Magia record. Whoa, that looks cool. What the heck did I buy? Anyways, Reign of the Seven Spellblades, Volume 3. I don't think I have Volume 1 coming. Don't know much about this, but like I was mentioning before, I'm a huge Magic Knight or Magic Swordsman fan, so I feel like there's not many series that have that, so I picked it up. It's even like one of my favorite characters to play in like games and things like that. Magia record, Pala Magi Madoka Magica Side Story, Volume 4. Why did I get this? Isn't this already in the Side Story Omnibus? Maybe it's not, and that's why I grabbed it. I guess I should ask some people about what volumes to buy and what volumes not to buy for Palea Magica, because I don't really know. Goblin Slayer Volume 2, Year 1. This is the prequel to Orc Blood, and this is Volume 11 of the main series. The main series has been going pretty ham with this big snow battle. Very excited to keep reading it. I haven't read it forever, I feel like. Can't Stop Cursing You, and I don't think I've read this since February or January. Holy heck. This was a pretty cool kind of like detective manga, you know, except with supernatural powers. So each time our main character tries to figure out who has contacted with like a demon-esque creature to make this contract and do this evil thing. It gives them the power to do it, and then if they break the contract or something happens, then the demon will kill them or do whatever, you know, the consequences, depending on the volume. Pretty cool story so far. Interesting to see. I know I'm turning or moving around a lot, but it's very interesting to see the stuff that happens in there. Goblin Slayer Year 1 Volume 6. I guess I should have organized them in the end. This is fat. This is fat volume. Let me just show you the other volumes of Goblin Slayer so you can kind of tell me that I'm right. You see, it's like double the size. What the heck is going on with Volume 6? Is this the last one? I don't know. It doesn't seem to mention it. It just says the, you know, Dies Cast like they all say. So interesting. If this is the end of Year 1, that would be pretty cool. Side Stories has already gotten a Part 2, so it wouldn't be unheard of. It turned into Daikatana, which it's been pretty good. Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon 2, Volume 2. I don't know why they did that. Not a big fan of this two notion thing that's getting popular. Don't know much about what it differentiates, you know, Part 2 from Part 1, but I hope there's something definitive, and it's not just for labeling. The Saga of Tanya the Evil, I've watched the movie, the anime, and I loved it. and Isekai Quartet. That's what got me really into Overlord and Tanya the Evil. It was Isekai Quartet. I was watching it and I was like, man, these characters look really neat. And they were. So I liked it. Volume 1 of Frieren. Pretty much all I know is this young elf becomes a young, slightly older elf, but all of her teammates from when they saved the world or defeated a dungeon or whatever got super old, and she's like kind of left alone in the world because of her long lifespan, and everyone else grew up and moved on without her. Seemed interesting, but yeah, I haven't quite read it yet, so who knows how it is. Spellblades Volume 1, heck yes, I can read it. Oh my lord, this is awesome. So yeah, very excited to read this. No idea really about the plot of this. It's got magic, it's got swords. What else could a guy want, right? Sign me up. Monster Soul, Hero Mashima Volume 1 out of 2. Don't know much about the series other than it's a Mashima work. I actually almost have all of Mashima's work. I went from really hating Mashima to becoming a... I'm not a simp for Mashima. I won't buy anything he makes, but I have liked a lot of the things he's made besides Fairy Tail actually quite a lot, which is really weird to me that his most popular series is just not my thing, and Rave Master was, and Eden Zero is, but whatever. Frieren Volume 2, so now I think I'm all caught up on Frieren. I've got like 1 through 4. Not sure if 5's already out. Undead Unlucked Volume 7. Ooh, Flying Nimbus. That's pretty cool. So this series has been pretty good. The last I read, they finished up to autumn. Looks like they're going into winter now. So they have to defeat the 4 seasons. So that's been a pretty cool fight so far. Been enjoying it quite a lot. Orient Volume 15. I have no... Orient. Orient's next. Eden Zero Volume 15. Eden Zero, I'm not quite sure where I left off. I think that this is this one. I really haven't read this since... I don't think I've read a single volume in 2022. Hard to remember what happened where I left off. I know Shiki was fighting on this planet that was all robots, and they wanted to take out the robots, and the robots want to take out the humans, but Shiki's like, no, don't do it. These robots are my homeboys. So it's been pretty good read so far. I've liked it a lot more than people have given it credit for. I feel like the beginning of it was maybe a little slow, but I think it's way better than Fairy Tail's been. I feel like people are going in for the wrong thing. Orient Volume 8. Orient also a series that started off super slow. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, the first 4 volumes were pretty trashy. Once this guy was introduced right here, I was hooked. I was in it to win it, you know? You can see a lot of dark lines, a lot of like vibes here. But yeah, definitely if you guys only gave like the 4 volumes a chance, I would maybe go the extra mile, maybe read it online a little bit, see if you end up liking it a little bit more. But it takes a huge shift once the swords are introduced in the material. Sword Art Online, Project Alicization Volume 4. I think this was the last volume I was missing for all of Sword Art, which is really cool. I actually liked the anime quite a bit, but I haven't watched Alicization. So I watched everything else up into it until, like, you know, Sword Art started to come back again. Even Ordinal Scale I went through, and I actually really liked Ordinal Scale, so yeah. I feel like Sword Art's back on the, you know, increase. It's coming back. Banished from the Hero's Party. I decided to live a quiet life in the countryside. I just grabbed this because I thought it sounded neato. I'm not sure how good it really is. Sometimes your boy, my manga boy, makes bad decisions when buying manga, because why am I buying new series? I definitely do not need to be buying any more new series that are ongoing, but here we are. Smoking Gun, Volume 9. I believe this is the last volume of this series. It's by the same creator of Dead Man Wonderland. There might be 10, but I think it's either 9 or 10. So we're pretty close to the end. If not, that's the end. And Darling in the Franxx Omnibus 1 to 2. I don't know why Darling in the Franxx blew up as big as it did. I don't think it's one of Trigger's best works at all. I do agree, Bichigo though, that is like a given. I hate her so much. But yeah, I thought the series was okay. I'm hoping to get more insight with the volumes here about the series, because the way it ended, I was like, man, that's not really a good ending for our main character, right? Like, he kind of got screwed. He kind of like wouldn't be too happy, I don't think. You know, he's like simping too hard for her, but who knows. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I got a ton of cool stuff in today, as you saw. Can't wait for my next one, which is the last haul from this Right Stuff backlog. Oh my god, it's finally over. You guys have no idea how much of a pain in the ass this has been. It actually kind of inspired me to do my bookshelf because I knew I have just so many books. I need to reorganize them, you know, all at once. I got 300 books at one time. So I had to reorganize them in a way to make them all fit. Hence the upgraded bookshelf. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.